Distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Prebo Barango, and I am with the World Health Organization in Geneva. I wish to first begin by thanking the organizers for giving me the opportunity to share with you at this community mural unveiling event in honor of Henrietta Lacks. Because of Henrietta, we have the tools to eliminate cervical cancer. This is a cancer that robs children of their mothers and leaves communities devastated. Indeed, cervical cancer is the fourth most common cancer that affects women worldwide. Cervical cancer is caused mostly by the human papilloma virus. Let's call it HPV for short. HPV is the most commonly transmitted sexual infection, and oftentimes the body's natural immunity has the capacity to remove these infections. However, in some cases, this infection can progress to precancerous lesions. These precancerous lesions can be detected and treated, preventing progression to cancer. Thanks to Henrietta Lacks, we have the tools that can save women's lives. We have the tools that are safe and effective to prevent the HPV infection through vaccinating, as well as tools to screen women without symptoms and those that are found with cervical disease appropriately treated. Like I mentioned, cervical cancer is a disease that affects marginalized communities, both in high-income and in low-income countries. And girls and women in these settings still face the greatest barriers to vaccines and care that Henrietta Lacks cells helped to create. Recognizing the inequity in cervical cancer, the World Health Organization developed a global strategy to accelerate the elimination of cervical cancer as a public health problem. And this was adopted by the World Health Assembly in 2020. The strategy has 3 pillars of vaccinating 90% of girls with HPV vaccine, screening 70% of women at least twice in their lifetime, and treating 90% of women that have been found through screening with cervical disease. If this is consistently maintained, by 2030, the world will be on the threshold of eliminating this cancer. To honor Henrietta Lacks, we must carry her legacy forward so that cervical cancer is eliminated in this generation. But how can we do this? We can do this through knowledge. Equip ourselves with knowledge on how HPV and cervical cancer can be prevented, and share that knowledge with friends, family, and community. Knowledge is not enough. It must be backed by action, and action is leadership. Action to get vaccinated or get screened. Encourage your peers, support your loved ones to seek care. Also, we know that cervical cancer has a lot of stigma to it. Your voices matter. Speak out against stigma, stand up for fairness. Show that health equity matters to your generation. Distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, history is in our hands. History is in my hand. History is in your hand. Let this generation be one that cervical cancer is eliminated. Let's not pass this down to the next generation. Henrietta has given us a gift, and that gift is a responsibility. The responsibility that her legacy has shaped modern medicine, and her story reveals ongoing inequities. The disease that took Henrietta's life still kills hundreds of thousands of women each year, and most of these are those with least access to care. We can change the future. Scaling up HPV vaccination, screening and treatment can make cervical cancer the first cancer that can be eliminated. Distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, achieving this goal will ensure Henrietta's story is remembered not only in science, but in justice, equity, and the millions of lives that will be saved. I thank you for your attention.